guys, Chris here and welcome back to my channel. So, Happy New Year. For my first video of 2019, I wanted to share just a couple of bits that I picked up from Louis Vuitton last week. These items are from the Virgil Abloh collection. So this was his first collection for Spring Summer 2019. It was an incredible collection. I'm sure it was August this show was released. I was obsessed with so many pieces from it. I'd narrowed it down to 3. One that I still cannot get my hands on, but I managed to get 2 off of the list that I have. It has been a mission to get these items, but I have 2 of 3 and I cannot wait to show you guys. So without going into it too much, let's go and look. Okay, so guys, as I said, these are the 2 items that I picked up from the Virgil collection. So the first one, this one down here, the biggest one, I'll leave that one till last. But this one here, I purchased from a store. A follower of mine on Instagram had messaged me during the week, last week, to let me know that his sales associate was able to get their hands on one of these. And do I want it? And instantly I thought, yes, I need to have this. So I got in touch with him and he sent it out. When I got it, it wasn't gift wrapped and it didn't come with a receipt, which I was a little bit frustrated with, but I don't really plan to sell this one. So I have used this item already and it comes in your standard LV box, just with the orange and this here, ta-da! And this item comes with all your SKU information, which firstly, you have this, which is just your coated fabric, cowhide leather trim and interior lining. And then this is the model code. So if you can't tell already, this, what's this? Oh, okay, that's it again. This is the gorgeous key pouch. This thing is insane. So you have just your standard LV part here, so just like your normal clay, and obviously there's some subtle differences. Subtle being the huge orange chain that comes as part of this rather than your standard little gold chain, but we'll get to that in a second. But if we're looking at it from here, you just have your basic monogram front and back, but this is all joined with a black leather trim that goes all the way around, which is super masculine. And you've then got your zipper here, which I think is incredibly beautiful, and it is this matte black hardware. So as far as I know, on all of the Monogram Solar Ray pieces, this is the hardware that comes with it. So you've got your matte black Louis Vuitton zipper, and again, completely smooth as per usual. But inside, this is where it gets a little bit different, is the inside of this thing is leather. If you can just kind of make it out here, it's the same material as the lining. And inside on the clay, I don't know how much we can make this out because it's almost like it's black on black, but let's see if I can turn the flash on. You might be able to see it, but it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, and then it just has the delay something, men's spring summer 2019, just at the bottom there. So that's that. It's such a handy little piece. Again, just like your normal clay, it would usually house your coins and your cards, etc. Mine was used for coins the other day, but yeah, this is beautiful. And now on to the feature of this, and it's this chain. So first off, your clasp is, oh, it is insane. It's so pretty, but it is just this like carabiner. If you were ever to go like climbing or something, it's like a carabiner thing, and this is how it opens. So your standard clay, you would like push it in. This is a pulley downy one. A pulley downy one, if that's even a phrase. So you pull it down and that's how it opens. And it has the tiniest little, if you can even see it there, LV marking just here. And this is This is really, really solid. This is metal, I think. So that's that, and then it is hooked on by these gorgeous little orange chains. And these chains are plastic. I thought they were porcelain at first, but they're plastic. And each individual orange chain has a tiny little LV, if you can even see it. So tiny little LV marking, and your normal clays, they are hooked inside, but this one is actually hooked on the back. So you have this matte black hardware sort of hook holder, and that is where this is hooked onto. Now, one thing that I was really worried about, and a couple of friends who bought some pieces from this collection in October, and they mentioned chipping. Now, unfortunately, this is chipped already. I don't know what happened, but I was taking some pictures of this the other night for Instagram, and I noticed when I turned it around that there's a chunk chipped out right here, if you can see it. Yeah, right there. I'm so annoyed, but my fear with these items is because they're so limited edition that if I send it away I might not get it back. So I think I'm going to persevere with it. I'll see. I am going through to Edinburgh at some point next week, so maybe I'll change, but that's just one thing that I would maybe advise to look out for on this piece, or pieces with this chain, is the chipping aspect to it, just because it can clearly happen. And for me, because this is right on a join, this is always going to be moving around, so it's bound to happen, especially on something that's got this. But yeah, it's just a little bit disheartening that not even a day old, and you've got that on it. But anyway, this is such a beautiful piece, and definitely something for collectors, because I mean, it's like no other. It's so unique. But that's the first item from the Virgil collection, is the Monogram Solar Ray clay. The next item is something that I've used already, and this is one that I actually bought from someone at Client Services. So this came from France, came in this big box. Again, used it already, but I repackaged it up very badly for the video. But this is just your online receipt, just like everything else, but it's a lot thicker this time, so you've got all your return documents, compliment slips, etc. And this is it here. So just came in your standard, that's so bad, orange box. And if you open it up inside, you've got your textile cards. So, where are we? Coated fabric with a man-made lining. If it focus, there we go. Coated fabric, man-made lining. And this, you can probably tell by the size of it already, and that you've probably saw it on Instagram, but it comes in this little disc bag here. And when we open it up, this is to reveal the Monogram Solar Ray A4 pouch from the Virgil collection. Again, I love this piece, it's so nice. I didn't expect to get this one, but I managed to get my hands on it. So this is the A4 pouch. It's not A4 size though, so this is the size of an A4 bit of paper. Not quite A4, so it's a little bigger. It may be able to fit a MacBook, potentially. I'll go through that maybe in a separate video. But right off the bat, this is just in your beautiful monogram canvas, and it has one continuous piece of canvas because it's one at the bottom, so that's, and again, features your insanely vibrant chain. So let's look at hardware first off. So this is what the chain on the A4 pouch is attached to. So it's like, I think this is plastic, I can't really tell, but it is like a little trunk opening almost. So it just has your LV and then your fleur-de-lis just here, and it has got this little chain. And these chains are a little smaller than on the clay. So this is a clay chain. So yeah, these are definitely smaller. And I don't think these have the detail that, no, I definitely don't have the detail. But that is the chain there. And again, it just features that gorgeous matte black hardware again, with your matte black zip. And the same on the top. Matte black hardware and zip. So if we start from this side here, so this item, this is what I love about it, is when you close it over, the chain just becomes one down here, and it just dangles, and you have this huge interior pocket. So this is your front one, and the lining is just, it's just a kind of fabric lining, and it's pretty spacious. It's really, really big. And then on this one here, again, your top opening one, pretty much the same. But on here, you have two spaces. So you've got your one big compartment here, which will hold everything, and then you've got a back compartment here, which will hold other things. So in total, there's 3 sections to it: front, there, and then this pocket. Oops. And then this pocket as well. And on this piece, you just have your stamping here. This is Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. Again, men's autumn, spring, summer 2019. This is such a good little document holder. I've used it for work a couple of times. It's such a cool little statement piece as well. Initially, when I saw this at the autumn winter, so I don't think I actually saw this on the runway. I took more notice of this when Virgil had launched his winter collection, because there was a lot of guys wearing this at the collection. I'll pop a picture in here. And they just looked so nice and so classy. And yeah, so that's that. So that's my A4 pouch and my clay. I just think they complement each other so well. And so yeah, those were my 2 pickups from the Virgil collection, from Virgil's first collection with LV. I think he has done amazing. I am still after the soft trunk, the big soft trunk, but for some reason I just can't seem to get my hands on one, which is really annoying, but I'll get there, hopefully, at some point, maybe this year. So guys, that was that. That was my little video of my Virgil Abloh collection. I love these pieces so much. Pictures do not do these things justice, because this chain is so vibrant. They are just such beautiful pieces, and I'm so lucky to have my hands on some of them. Hopefully in the future I am able to grab the other piece that I am still lusting after, but we'll see what happens. But I just thought I'd share them with you. My next video will be my entire collection video. It's been a process trying to film with work and with no light at all. I really need to invest in a ring light, so if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them below. It'll be a massive help for when I film. But if you have any questions on these pieces from the Virgil collection, please let me know below. I am more than happy to help out, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, bye bye.